Hey guys, Matt McKeever here, and I'm here with my good buddies Matt and Cassidy. And so they're actually just about to go on a trip. Like literally today's Friday and it's Sunday, and Sunday they're taking off to India. And so you guys have heard me talk about how financial independence is such a fantastic vehicle, or sorry, real estate is such a fantastic vehicle for financial independence. And they're perfect examples of that. So I thought we'd chat through just kind of how they're actually going to be able to go to India for 3 months at the age of 24, and how they're going to be able to leave their real estate portfolio behind. Because I've seen in the comment section, a lot of you do have concerns about, okay, great, I've built up this massive real estate portfolio, but now I'm tethered to this one geographic location. I can never leave London, Ontario, or Windsor. So how are you guys going to be able to do this?
Well.
So one of our goals when first getting into real estate is we wanted to have that passive income so that we could go and travel. We've got, huge travel plans to basically go to almost every single country, or why not every single country on earth. So this was our first major trip actually outside of the country that we're really excited for.
Yeah, so we're going for 3.5 months to India, and we'll still have internet connection sporadically, so we'll be able to be reachable by email, and so we'll still be able to check in on things. But we actually did kind of a practice run last year. Is that last year? The year before last. Anyways, we lived in North Bay for the winter. Yeah. We were gone for 4 months, and we actually didn't come back to Windsor during that time, so that gave us a chance to be closer to home but still be away from our portfolio and make sure that we'd be able to handle it from a distance.
So we still had some tenant issues kind of come up with somebody thinking they were paying too much for their utilities, and so we had some email kind of back and forth and a few phone calls. So there's always going to be challenges, and especially when you walk away or are from a distance, it might be exaggerated a little bit. We kind of did the same thing when we ran our painting business. Is for one summer we decided we would run it from a distance, and we had a project manager in place.
This was after we read The 4-Hour Workweek. We were super inspired and decided we're going to try that. Yeah.
And so when we did it back in North Bay, we had my parents, who are joint venture partners. They were kind of hands-on. They went to the properties a couple times when needed, but now we've basically cycled out of that, and we've hired a full-time property manager for all of our properties. Same thing with our painting business. We had a project manager when we went away, so they were the go-to person. They were responsible for the day-to-day, and then we just had occasional interactions with any of the high-level or really difficult decisions. So
we've been phasing into using our full-time property manager for the last couple of months, and now everything's ready and going smoothly. So we're going to be having a weekly probably video call with him while we're away, just so we can touch base if he has any questions that he's not able to make decisions on himself, then he can ask us then. And but we've got everything set up so that things should roll relatively smoothly while we're away.
That's awesome. Do you guys mind maybe just sharing with the audience a little bit about what were you looking for in that property manager? How did you find this property manager? How did you build the trust where you feel comfortable now to leave the country for 3 months?
Yeah, well, so we thought about hiring a property management company in the past, but the issue we had with that when we looked at the numbers was just that if they're charging somewhere like 8% of the rent, all of our units, we've got them renovated really nicely and they're in nice areas, so the rents are high and the tenants are great. We hardly hear from them. So if they're charging 8% of a high rent, we're paying them quite a lot of money, and our tenants really aren't calling much, so it seemed like kind of a waste of money. But we were viewing this apartment building, and the property manager at the building, we got chatting with him. He's retired maintenance manager from Ford. And he just likes to work. He's one of those guys that can't stop.
Wants to be busy,
yeah, he can't just sit at home. So at the time he was just managing this one apartment building, but he was telling us he knew everything about the building. He knew all the tenants. He shows up there every day, checks the gas meters and the water meters to make sure there's no water leaks or he's very thorough. And so we sat down with him a few times. You kept running into him at Tim Hortons.
Yep.
And so
Yeah, we weren't really planning on using his services because he was saying that he was kind of getting out of it, wasn't sure what he was going to be doing. But yeah, we have a lot of our units in the one central area in Walkerville, so I just kept bumping into him at Tim Hortons and would say hi to each other, and then yeah, we just got talking a little bit more, and I ran the idea by him a couple times, and eventually he's like, you know what, I'd be interested. And we got talking, and he said that he would charge us, I don't know if I should be saying this to everybody out there, but $50 a door to a maximum of $100 per building. And we've got some 4-unit buildings, some triplexes, so to us it works out to about 3 to 5% of the income depending on the property. So right away the numbers made sense, and he was a really trustworthy guy.
And at first he wanted to go by every property every day just to make sure everything was okay, and we told him that don't need to go to every day. The tenants might not like that, you know. So I think we told him twice a week is fine, just to go by and check things out and he likes to make himself available for the tenants. So, and he's got that mind because he was a maintenance manager at Ford. He managed the maintenance on their big systems, like the big boilers and all the machines and everything. So he's putting together spreadsheets, maintenance schedules for each property, and when we have extra capital, which project is next priority. So we could tell right away he's going to be like made for property management.
I think that's something you find with a lot of property managers and even property management companies is they're really going to succeed or fail based on their systems, right? And their willingness to kind of get into the details and build out the robust systems necessary to consistently execute on it. Because property management's the sort of thing where it can go really well for a long time, and then the moment a couple problems occur at the same time, you can completely fall off the rails. Things can completely fall apart, and then that's when the property manager will start kind of shirking their responsibilities. So definitely looking for property managers that kind of have that go-get attitude, as well as they understand that implementing systems is important. I've talked about on my channel in the past, you can get away with being clever for a really long time, and that was something that I was guilty of frequently, where you could back yourself into a corner and you can always get out of the corner, but you can't expect your property manager necessarily to be willing to invest the same amount of time and effort that we as the individual owners of the property are willing to. So I think that's awesome. I think our audience is going to be really looking forward to joining along on your India journey. So Matt and Cassie have actually just recently started up a YouTube channel, and so you're going to be posting we're not quite sure yet, but like probably at least weekly videos while you're away in India. So you're definitely going to want to jump over to their channel. Link in the video description down below, so jump over there. Make sure you subscribe to their channel and hit that notification bell so you get alerted the moment that they post a new video. Otherwise, smash that like button if you enjoyed this video. Subscribe to my channel as well. I'd appreciate it, guys. And yeah, otherwise, remember, making money is a team sport. There's more than enough money out there for us to all make it, but if you're not saving it, what's the point? Thanks, guys, so much, and we'll see you in the next video.
See ya.